everything that America has asked black people to do, to be equal participants in America, black people have done it.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So America said, go out and buy land. We went out and bought land. We own more land in 1905 than we own now. Right now, the top 5 landowners in this country own more land than all of black Americans combined. You know, you got the, so go out and establish economic hubs and centers. Forget about everybody else.
We did that.
Like, go out and establish it for yourself. We did it.
In Tulsa.
They
came and
firebombed it from the sky.
Tulsa.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not the Tulsa, the
Philly,
entire
even
Red
Philly.
Summit. Everywhere.
Yeah.
They said every time we've done it, white America said no.
Yep.
And when they couldn't get Tulsa with firebombs from the sky, they put a freeway through it with urban renewal.
That's right.
Everything that we've done, educate yourself.
Right.
Okay, so we go out, we establish the HBCUs, they defund the schools. There's a glitch in the matrix.
Word.
And so the reason why we keep like harping on history is because history is now.
There you go.
History is a man getting a knee on his neck for
Word.
8 minutes and 41 seconds a couple of years ago, and everybody else going out and telling us that that's not happening, right?
So let me ask this with respect to, because I agree.
Okay.
I 100% agree. Is there a world where we can still be able to look and see the history and continue to move forward?
No.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You said no.
I said because
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Nobody's wrong here.
No. We're just trying to, it's a solution.
No.
We're trying to find that solution.
Because there's, you know how they say move on?
Yeah. I hate that.
The people that are telling us to move on are the ones that are still thinking back in the 1800s. That's why when people say it's 2026, man, well, you need to subtract that by 100. That's their mentality. It's 1926. So you're doing the same shit you've been doing, and they continue to do it. Just like with this president, I know racism's always been around, but look at how emboldened they are now. Really emboldened. They just executed a kid, shot him in the head 3 times the other day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the cops were there. They were the slave catchers. Yeah. They're doing the same. So it's like they're the ones that are behind. Everybody else is forward. Black people we're always thinking forward. Yeah. We're always trying to move forward. But these son of a are always tapping you on the back to and stop your progress. And this is not me saying, oh, I'm not going to continue to do our thing, because we're always thinking forward. Podcast, we're doing that.
Right.
But it's always, you're always like, yo, it's almost like tugging at you, white supremacy. Like, yo, give me the alone.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
You remember the movie, y'all saw Good Will Hunting?
Yes.
It's been a minute, but yeah.
Yes.
You didn't see that? You don't let yourself feel, brother?
Yeah.
How you like them there apples?
How you
I
like
got
them
a
there
number.
apples?
Yeah.
So there's a scene in Good Will Hunting. So Will is like he's sitting in the psychiatrist's office, and he's counting the seconds. He's a genius. So he can play as many games as he wants. He can throw you off the scent of him. You're just not as smart as him, right? And Will's breakthrough comes when Robin Williams' character hugs him and goes, "It's not your fault." Because remember, Will's been burned. He's been kicked out of group homes. He hugs him. He says, "It's not your fault." Over and over and over again. He says it until he breaks the man, till the man starts crying, till the man accepts. He goes, "Hey, it's not your fault.
Yeah.
It's not your fault." There are 2 differing narratives in America. One is that the condition of black people in this country, but not just here, everywhere where black people are, that it's a culture issue, that it's a problem with us, that we don't have the necessary wherewithal to govern ourselves. It's a lie.
A big lie.
And so like what I'm trying to say is the way that we move forward, the first thing that we do is we grab Black America, we grab black people worldwide, we grab black people wherever they're suffering right now. Right now, the UAE is sponsoring a genocide in Sudan.
Yeah.
So we let them know that this is not a you thing. Now, in order to do that, we have to have history and context. We have to let you know that there is a system and a tradition of white supremacy, that in order for it in order to get the gold out of Africa, to get the diamonds out of Africa, to get the rare earth minerals out of Africa, y'all have to be savages, because you don't treat civilized people like that
at all.
You negotiate with civilized people. You rape savages. So when you ask the question about like why this is happening, the first thing that has to happen is an immense, like a continental education. But Akbar, they won't let us do it.
Continental education.
Without a doubt. Yeah, for sure.
That is.
They won't let us do
I'm
it.
telling you right.
And so that is what I'm saying. So I know the forward thinkers. For example, I hope y'all get to have him on this podcast, and I shout him out on everything I'm ever on because I think he's one of the most important black men in this city. Jason Wilson in this world. Jason Wilson from Detroit, who runs the Cave of Adullam. It is a transitional academy for young black boys. Teaches them self-defense, like helps them out in school. In
Oh,
Detroit.
the bearded guy.
The bearded guy.
Oh, I keep in touch
That's
with
my
him. He's
mentor,
phenomenal,
right? That's
bro.
my guy.
He's phenomenal.
Forget about everything else. To your point, forget about it. The auto industry left Detroit in 1965, 19 whatever. I can't worry about that. I have to worry about these boys today. He's thinking about the now.
Yeah.
Like people that I know they're thinking about the now. Yeah. They're changing laws. They're doing all of this. We might argue about methodology. We might argue about efficacy. Yeah. We might argue about all of that stuff. Yeah. Somebody always got a way you should be doing this. Somebody watching this podcast right now in Lagos, and they're going, if I was on 154, I'd be killing that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Right. But all that. The reality is we're going to think forward with an identity and a lens that examines who we are and how we got this way. Yeah. Right. Because if not, our story is being told by somebody else.
That's right.
That's a long-winded way.
No, that's a hell of a way.
That's a long-winded way of me saying, you're right. Yeah. I'm right. Most people that care about black people are right. Yeah. Yeah. The reality is that the wrong is so loud. Right. And so like for me, I don't think that there's any special talent that I've been like imbued with. I don't think that there's anything there.
Passionate, man. I love it.
That's it.
Yeah, you're passionate.
And so don't feel a way about saying I want to look forward.
Yeah.
Right. Don't feel a way by that. Know that sometimes for some people that trauma is warm. It's a blanket, right? Don't feel a way about that. Just do what you do and operate in good faith. Yeah. If you tell me right now, I hear this all the time. Hey, bro, okay, what you gonna do to solve the problem? What you gonna do to solve the problem? And I'm like, I tell people all the time, I'm gonna go where you lead me. Because the activists that I know, the people that I know, I call and get information from people. Yeah. And go to school on issues and talk to people that are in places that I cannot go. Yeah. And try to give people a voice. You know?
Yeah, when you said continental education, that struck with me, and I will never forget that, and I'll be using that a lot because I think continental education is so strong because it goes across all of the different continents, right? And it hits everyone, so everyone has the same information. We had Wyclef on, and we were just talking, and I called my kids, and I was talking about how, what'd you remember about the Louisiana Purchase, right? You're from Louisiana, and let me ask you, what do you remember about Louisiana Purchase in school?
What do I remember?
Yeah.
In school, I don't remember.
Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah, Thomas Jefferson. What they don't teach is that Haitians in Haiti made it possible.
Right.
And I thought, well, maybe because I wasn't paying attention, I was, working on my autograph or something. I don't know what, I was maybe, right? I don't know. I said, I don't remember that part. I remember Thomas Jefferson was the diplomat. And then as I started to go in through to Haiti, I was like, it's been omitted from our educational system.
Yeah. So we just talked about this on Higher Learning.
Yeah. Oh, you guys did?
That Napoleon wanted to reconstitute. You guys already did.
Yeah, right.
Napoleon wanted to reconstitute in the Americas, right?
Yep.
So he sent his brother-in-law Leclerc to Haiti to try to reinstitute slavery. Guess what the Haitians did? They kicked their again.
2,000 versus 20,000, whatever.
They had some help from yellow fever.
Yellow fever. But they burned the land and led them up into the mountains. Got them.
Yep. Killed them again, right? There were some other countries that were obviously interested in weakening France and all of that stuff. But guess what happens then? Then Napoleon goes, you know what? I'm out of that. I don't want to do that anymore. Mm-hmm. Boom, sells the land to Jefferson. The people that were fighting for their independence and freedom in Haiti, those people who are legitimately, let's turn this into 154 Haiti. Yeah. Legitimately the most overlooked group of freedom fighters in world history. Mm-hmm. You talk about history, think about how Jefferson and Thomas Paine and whomever else that was a framer are looked at as these revolutionary geniuses.
Yeah, right.
Right.
But Toussaint and the rest of the people that
Ooh,
beat
there's
white
a lean-
supremacy
Yeah.
for their own freedom are erased in history. You can't make a movie about them. You can't get it greenlit. You can't get the money. You can't do nothing to tell the story.
You don't think that story will ever be told? Like Nat Turner's, no.
Well, you see what he got.
Yeah, right.
What he got, Nate Parker got brutalized because of the Nat Turner story.
Yeah.
Unfairly.
Yeah. Unfairly.
And so to me, look, that's why that man that y'all had on here, David Oyelowo, that's a great man.
Yeah.
I think David misspoke when he was on the podcast. It's fine. That's a great man.
He's a good dude.
That's a great man.
No, he's fantastic.
Yeah,
he feels a certain way still. I've talked to him.
Yeah.
He still feels like he still has it's a stain on him. He's
Love
really
you, David.
still-
Nope, let it go.
I'm like,
Nope,
Dave,
nope,
we mess with you,
Yeah,
dog.
no,
what
no.
you're doing with Nate Parker, with Mansa, you hire Black America. You are bridging people. And I keep talking to you, how you feel. Oh, man.
And even to what he does, just to speak to that, what he does in private, like the way he brings different folks from, you know, from within the entertainment, bringing us together.
together, yeah.
Come
David.
to my house.
Yeah, at
Like,
his
my
crib.
guy.
At
That's
his
my
crib,
guy.
like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Once again, there's a way to talk about what was said
Yeah.
and the glitch in what was said, and also in understanding that guy is a forward guy.
Yeah.
No doubt.
That's a great man.
New drop. It's in 154 collection, embroidered mask shirt. We got the soccer jerseys in. You can see it. Come on, you know what you got to do. 154africa.com. Go get it. Stop wasting time.
Look, 154, we all connected, baby, you already know. I'm talking 154, we bringing Africa around the whole globe. Ain't no place like home.